Hey guys, it's Jalen. Welcome back. I'm here today to share you a very long overdue update to my project Yarnathon. This is a project that was created by Andrea over at Pretty as a Peacock here on YouTube. And it's about working through our yarn stash. Now, like Andrea, I have a lot of yarn. I probably have like twice as much as she does, to be honest. I have a lot. And I am mostly a knitter. I don't do crochet that often, but and when I do, it's like blankets, but I'm mostly a knitter. So I actually have, the first time I updated this project, I had one pair of socks that I had completed, which were these guys. And I am happy to say that I have 3 more projects I can share with you that I have finished, which is awesome because, as I mentioned in my intro, I have kind of gotten out of the habit of knitting, and this project has actually gotten me back into knitting, which is really exciting. Now, summer is a little harder to be consistent in knitting because it's so hot, and I live in Dallas, so it's really hot. So I've been focusing on my smaller projects, and I have 3, like I said, that I can share with you that I finished. So I'll say this, the goal of this project is, and what Andrea originally intended, was to use up a marathon's worth of yarn. I'm probably never going to hit that goal, but for me, this is all about using and working on my knitting, and using up yarn. So if I don't hit a marathon's worth of yarn in the near future, that's fine. At least I'm finishing items, which is, the goal for me. So I'm going to share with you the items that I have finished. I have 2 pairs of socks, which is really exciting. The first one is this pair here, and you can see I have the 2. And this is basically it was a cuff down sock. It had a really interesting heel, as you can see. It's actually really cool. It's pretty much a simple stockinette sock except for the way the heel was created. I really enjoyed knitting on this one. This pattern was called Furrow, and the yarn is by a brand called Sundara, which I don't even think makes yarn anymore. It's an indie dyer. I really enjoy these. This is such a beautiful color too. I have so much yarn that's this color. So I'm glad to have a pair of socks that used up a really old skein of yarn, like really old. So anyway, those are finished. Yay. And then the next pair of socks are these here. Now, this one used a skein of a brand called Spun Right Round. The colorway was Float On By. And the name of this pattern is Furrow. And I freaking love these. I love the speckled, this is a speckled dyed yarn. I think it turned out so pretty. And I love the detailing of the way this particular part of the foot, top part of the foot looks. I think they turned out so pretty. So this used up basically all of my socks are about the same. They're all about 280 yards. I'm usually left with a ball about this size whenever I knit a pair of socks. So yeah, these are both about 280, and so were the socks I showed you previously that I had finished. And then the last item I finished is actually a hat. And I had mentioned this in my last video. I was like, I at least can finish a hat. And so this is the hat. It's got a nice cable running down the side there. And the name of this pattern is Latu, Latu. And I used about 152 yards making this hat. So here's what I have left over. This is a beautiful yarn too. let me see if I can find the name of the brand for the yarn because it turned out so lovely. The yarn was by the brand Juniper Moon Farm, and the yarn is called Harriet. Oh, it's so nice. I think it's 100% alpaca. Yeah, 100% alpaca. So let me try this on and show you what it looks like. So you can see it's like a bit of a slouchy hat in the back. And then you've got the cable running down the side. I think it's so cute. I'm ready for fall and winter where I can wear these things because I have a lot of hats. And as I said, that is used up 152. I don't know if I said 152 yards. So out of the 4 projects that I have finished, I have used up a total whopping 740 yards. That's not right. Is that right? I think that's wrong. Hold on. That's not right. So those four projects so far that I have finished used up a whopping 1,000 yards. And if you don't know, a marathon is 46,145 yards. I'm 3% to my goal. Well, the goal of using up a marathon's worth of yarn. But at the end of the day, I have 4 works in progress that I'm finished with. So I'm super excited about that. Now let me share with you what I'm currently working on. It's another pair of socks. These are great, like, portable projects for me. I love to knit while I'm on a plane. And I travel a lot for work, so it's perfect. So these are the socks I'm working on right now. It's another one of those like speckled yarns. It's by Spun Right Round as well. So it's stockinette on the back, and then the front has a really interesting pattern. I really think it's beautiful. And this pattern is called Vanilla Souffle, and it was created by Christy Houghton. And the yarn I'm using, again, I mentioned, is Spun Right Round, and the shade is Belly Flop. So I've just got the first one that I'm working on. I haven't started the second one yet. I am working on the leg portion. So I've got the cuff done. The foot portion. I've got the leg done and I'm working on the foot. So I'm hoping to have these finished by the time I update next time. And I think pretty soon I'll be able to start working on my sweaters because those are heavy. It's been too hot to work on them. But that's the goal, is to eventually pull out my sweaters and start working on those as well. So anyway, this is what I'm working on now. And I didn't show you, but here's the ball of yarn. Beautiful. So that is my update for this project. It's a slow going project for me, but that's okay. As long as I'm making some progress, I'm happy. And I know there's several ladies who are also participating in this. So of course I mentioned Andrea, who was the creator at Pretty as a Peacock. Danny is also doing this project, as well as Marcia, Cruelty Free Planner, and Metropolitan Creole. So those are the folks that I know are doing this. I don't know if anybody else hopped in, or any other folks hopped into this project, but those are the ones that I know are doing it so far. So anyway, that is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you are doing well and staying safe. Please hit that subscribe button, and I will see y'all next time. Bye. Oh, and the other thing I'll say, I mean, the goal is to knit up or work on, like, have finished items that total up 1,000 yards, or like a marathon's worth. Yeah, this was by the anyway. That is that one. As I said. So of course I mentioned and okay, bye.